When I was ordering parts for my Nova, I thought about what I wanted to do for the hood hinges on this car, and I first thought, well, maybe I would use the old stamped steel hinges, blast them down, powder coat them, try and make them look good again. And I ultimately decided that, whatever you did there was basically, polishing a turd when you compare those things against the Eddie Motorsports CNC machined billet aluminum hood hinges. So you can see them on the car right there behind me. They look fantastic, but there's a serious problem with them. Now I know what you're thinking. You're going to say, Ian, you're running a carbon fiber hood from the folks at Anvil Motorsports, link below in the description, and you're going to say that the little gas strut on these hood hinges comes in several different strengths. See the little gas strut right there? And you're exactly correct. It does come in several different strengths. However, I've already switched out my gas struts to the the least strong set that Eddie Motorsports sells. That's not what this video is about. What this video is about is that the Eddie Motorsports hinges fit this car like a bag of dicks. Let me show you something. If I close my hood here and I bring them on down, you see the hood pins pop up through right there. Watch what happens here. Notice here, push down, comes back up. Push down, comes back up. So, you might normally think in that situation that all I've got to do is adjust the hood hinges, because the hood hinges have these, elongated holes right here so you can adjust the things, right? Well, the problem is that these hood hinges don't have enough adjustability in them, and I've actually already made several changes to these hood hinges. For instance, if you were to have a look here at this area right here on the hood hinge, I've already machined away quite a bit of material. You notice how, there's a teensy tiny little hump where it sticks up right there, kind of like how there's a great big hump where it sticks up back here. I've already machined away about 1/8 of an inch of material right there. I would like to tell you that that's where it ends, but the truth is that's not where it ends. I have also machined away from these hinges down across the very bottom right here. I've taken about 1/8 of an inch of material off of there. Let's see if I can hold the camera here without getting my hands in the way. And then I have also come back here and machined material away from the hood hinges there as well. And I have done all of these things in order to try and get that hood hinge to kind of tilt forward enough that when I close the hood here, that I don't actually have to push the hood down in order to get it to align with the fenders. And so I've made all of these changes trying to get everything to line up. And if you have a look here, I've done a pretty decent job right there of getting it to align. Here's where the serious problem comes in. If I were to push down on this, notice what is happening here. I push down here. Do you see that great big giant gap right there? The hood, if I could, again, push down, the hood sticks up about 3/8 of an inch higher than the fender. That's because I have put the pin in the car, driven it down the road here in the south on a hot day, and it bowed my carbon fiber hood. Here's where it gets a little crazy. I sent an email to Matt that owns Anvil Auto, and I said, man, what do you think? What should I do here? I've bowed my hood. I don't know what to do. I've gone above and beyond in trying to get the necessary amount of adjustability out of these Eddie Motorsports hinges, and I can't get it. And the email that I got back is disheartening, is what it is. The email from Matt, the owner of Anvil Auto, reads, got it right here. Yep, it's those billet hinges. I see it all the time. They are made so much thicker than the stock ones, and they can't adjust enough before hitting something. The reason it stops before going all the way down is because the hinges still aren't angled down enough, and they basically stop before the hood is all the way shut. So you will bow the hood if you force it and pin it like that. It might take set, meaning it might be permanent once it heats up, so don't do that with an exclamation point. So there you have it now. I have essentially bowed my carbon fiber hood. I don't know if I have ruined it or not. There's a pretty solid chance that I have. I now have to try and figure out a way how to get this thing out in the sun and maybe load sandbags on it or God knows what on this couple $1,000 hood to try and get the damn thing to straighten back out. And all of this because my Eddy Motorsports hinges do not have as much adjustability as my original stock hinges. So I just wanted to make this little video for you guys and kind of warn you that if you're thinking about running a composite hood, one of these expensive hoods, and you're thinking you also want to do a set of those aftermarket hood hinges with it, just know in advance that those things may not jive, and they damn sure don't jive with a carbon fiber hood and a set of Eddy Motorsports hood hinges. So now I get to try and figure out how to somehow straighten that hood or come up with a couple of grand to buy a new hood thanks to my shittily engineered hood hinges. So there you go, man. That's what's going on in the shop this week. I'm going to pull the hood off of it and drive the damn thing to work tomorrow just to hopefully put a smile on my face after this awful news from today. I still, really like my carbon fiber hood. That thing is awesome, but I'm really regretting those hood hinges right now. So there you go. Like and subscribe if you want to. You guys have a great afternoon. Y'all be good, and thanks for watching.